Yo, what is up, my guys? I'm Nick Marino, and I'm going to talk to you about the movie Alita Battle Angel. Pop, pop, pop. It's the first of its kind. They're trying to make manga and anime, that world, into the real world, into acting, into film and TV. Which is so dope. It's exciting to see where that's gonna go in terms of, that's gonna really change the game. It's gonna really change what actors come to the table. Like, you're gonna need strong actors, committed, like in that movie alone, you have Mahershala Ali, you have Jennifer Connelly, you have Christoph Waltz, all Academy Award winners, and including a couple of others. I mean, they're really, to make a manga or an anime into a movie, you're gonna need strong actors for that, because anime and manga is so emotionally deep. It's so rich in storytelling and commitment. It's a different culture. The Japanese culture, it's different than the Western part of the world in terms of storytelling. It's much more just there.
Vegeta, what did you say his power level is? It's over 9,000! 9,000?! There's no way that could be right!
It's much more just intense and vast and huge. The imaginary circumstances are so big, so you really need actors who can really tap into their core and their gut to really paint this picture and make you believe that that's the world. It's fucking dope. The manga was around since the 90s, so it's like a 30-year-old franchise, and James Cameron, his dream was always to make Alita Battle Angel into a movie. But he couldn't do it because of two reasons. One, because the technology at the time wasn't as advanced as it is now to do it. And the other reason was he was filming Titanic and he had other projects and commitments. There was a lot of controversy about, making the eyes of Alita these round, big eyes, as opposed to like what the Asian typical person would have in terms of their eyes. There's a huge controversy, but James Cameron really wanted to capture what the manga looks like. The manga, the eyes that they draw in manga they're huge. They're they're very specific, and you could tell when it's a manga. It feels like this world, and you don't need to know anything about the world, and you just feel like you drop right in real easily, and the movie just gradually brings you along this journey all the way through. It's mixing mocap and animation with reality, with real people. What's interesting about manga and anime is that the artists, they draw out the emotion that they want in that scene. So characters in animes are much more committed in terms of their emotion and their depth as a character. What they were doing with this film was that they were putting that image of the emotion, like Alita, she cries in the movie, and you could feel it to kind of combine the emotional depth of manga and anime and storytelling with real actors. It's very interesting. It's a different breed of its own. I mean, Avatar was one of the first movies to accomplish this, but Alita does it on a whole other level. The only thing that's challenging is that it becomes challenging finding, as an actor, being a part of that storytelling process, like how to match that energy, because certain actors were good, like Christoph Waltz, phenomenal job. I mean, he fucking committed to this imaginary world. He was really living truthfully under those imaginary circumstances and really going at it. Like, there's parts where he's fucking yelling and screaming and just, not just that, but just like really there. Like, Alita's his fucking daughter. Then there's actors who were challenged, like the guy who plays Hugo in the film. He wasn't really there, like, committed wise. And it's challenging because, like, you're acting in a scene with an animation, a fucking animation. This animation's crying, fucking pouring their soul to you, and you have to match that in terms of energy as an actor. Like, you have to receive what they're giving you and give it back. How do you do that? Like, how do you successfully do that when like the afterwards in post they're gonna add that? Like, you have to be there already. Alita Battle Angel, go see it. It's in theaters. And yeah, those are my 2 cents. Peace out. I'm Nick Marino. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace the fuck out. Have a great day.